Yo, it's me, Dead Carpet, and it's 2:52 p.m. and it's Sunday, October 20th, 2024. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience going on a Carnival cruise. Starting off with this video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my local First Family Federal Credit Union. So, oh yeah, boys, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. They do like an annual meeting each year, and they do like giveaways. And last year, I think it was like in April, I went there to their annual meeting and I won a free cruise from them. They partnered with a third party, like travel agency. I think it was called Pacific Coast Travel. But yeah, I got a free cruise from them. So yeah, I won that. I was really lucky. So oh yeah, boys, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I want to say thanks to First Family Federal Credit Union and Pacific Coast Travel. So yeah, I got a free cruise for 2 people. Me and my mom went on the cruise. And we went on, our cruise was from September 5th through the 9th of this year, which is like last month. But we actually left the day before, so we can like drive down there and then stay in a motel, you know. So yeah, we had to drive all the way to Texas, to Galveston, Texas, to go on our cruise. So that was cool. But yeah, on September 4th, 2024, we went to Galveston, Texas. It was about a 5.5 hour drive. But on the way we stopped at Buc-ee's, and we actually stopped at a different Buc-ee's that we haven't been to, because we went to the Melissa, Texas Buc-ee's. Me and my brother did when we went to go see Melanie Martinez earlier this year for a concert in Dallas, Texas. But we stopped at a different like Buc-ee's on our way to Texas this time, as in I think Madisonville, Texas, instead of Melissa, Texas. So we stopped in the Melissa, Texas Buc-ee's and then the Madisonville, Texas Buc-ee's. So that's cool. I was looking for like to see if they had the new blue raspberry Noco energy drink, but they didn't have it. And then I was also looking for the green apple like Noco, and they didn't have it too. At that Buc-ee's, they didn't even have the Nocos anymore. Because last time I went to Buc-ee's in Melissa, Texas, they had the Noco energy drinks, but this time they didn't have them though, so that sucked. But yeah, I was hoping to also get some new drinks on our cruise when we went down to Cozumel, Mexico. But they didn't have any there either. They just had like Original Monster and like Zero Ultra at the places we stopped at. Because yeah, on our cruise, it was from Galveston, Texas, but we stopped on the midway point of our cruise in Cozumel, Mexico. And then we came back from Cozumel, Mexico back to Galveston on our way home. And yeah, this video, I'm going to try to keep it in chronological order, but it might be a little bit all over the place, so I'm sorry about that, but anyway. But yeah, that day, I won the free cruise from the First Family Federal Credit Union at their annual meeting. Like, they gave me, like, this letter thing. I had to, like, fill it out, as in this envelope. It said, Bon Voyage, cruise for 2. Yeah, I had to fill out like this postcard thing and then send it in. And then they gave me like our free like ticket stuff, you know? Because we could actually pick from like 3 different cruises as to either to Mexico or the Bahamas or the Western Caribbean. We went to the Western Caribbean cruise, which took us to Cozumel, Mexico. But I think the Mexico one maybe also went there too, though. I'm not really for sure. And I think the Bahamas, yeah, just the Bahamas. I think it went to like that island where like that Atlantis hotel is, you know. But yeah, here's that letter. Yeah, we could pick from one of the 3 different cruises. So we went to the yeah, the Caribbean one. It's like where we had to like fill it out, you know. And it talks about like all the terms and conditions and stuff. But yeah, once we filled that out, and then I had to send it in to them in the mail. We had to pay like a little bit of a fee, but that was like the only thing we had to pay, because all our food and drinks and stuff were free on the cruise, so that was good. But we had to get like some extra money though to like spend, you know, on the cruise. Like if we wanted to like shop at like the stores and stuff, we had to like bring our own money, you know. But like on the cruise, we can like put our money on our card, because we got like a card thing for on the ship for like to open our motel room and stuff. But this card was also used for like in the gift shop and stuff too, because I guess our balance was like linked to it. But yeah, we got like a little cruise card thing we could use on the cruise, and like says like where we're supposed to eat at, because I guess on the cruise they like split up our like main dinner option like in 2 different groups. There's like 2 different like big like fancy restaurant areas we were supposed to go to. Ours is called Your Time Dining. And there was also one, I think it was called the Sapphire Restaurant. And then, yeah, but we went to the Your Time Dining one. That was our main like dinner option. But we also didn't have to do that though. We could also like do other stuff. We can just like eat at the buffet instead, or like go to like where they have like the hamburgers and pizza and stuff and like the fish, because they have like these different restaurant options on the ship. And you can do it like any time of the day, you know, at least when they're open, you know. But yeah, on our first day in Galveston, when we stopped there to go to our motel, we didn't eat like anything like at any restaurant. We just like got food at like Buc-ee's, you know, and just ate stuff, you know, while we're driving, you know. But we stayed at an Econo Lodge motel in Galveston, and it was weird. I got a weird deja vu feeling when we went there, because I felt like I dreamt that like about a month prior at least, because it was like a blue motel. But it was like right by like some ocean water. There's like this little room where they had like a table you could sit at, and like and my dream I was like in that room, you know. And also when we got there at the motel, it was like at nighttime, and my dream is like also at nighttime. Well, in the first part of the dream, because then the second part of the dream was that day though. That was like when we were in the small room, but the first part of the dream was at nighttime. And like it's sort of similar, because like we got out of like my mom's car and stuff, and we got unloaded our suitcases and stuff. But in my dream though, my dad was in the dream, but my dad wasn't with us in real life though, so that was a little bit different though than the dream. But I also had a weird deja vu feeling. I had like 2 different separate dreams about like this cruise trip, you know. Because I had a separate dream where I went to Cozumel, I guess, with my like classmates and stuff. Because I have this weird memory in my dream that one of my friends got like a kazoo there, and he was like annoying us all on the way back. Because I think in my dream is like for our senior trip. Because normally and stuff, we normally like go on a senior trip like every like school year, like at my school. Different like people like pick different places to go for their senior trip, you know. But my year, I actually don't think we even did a senior trip. So maybe if we did, maybe an alternate timeline or something, we may have went to like, I guess, on that cruise or something. Not really for sure. But yeah. We stayed at that Econo Lodge motel, and we stayed the night there, and then in the morning we got a free breakfast, but it wasn't really like a breakfast. I guess because they were like really cheap, I guess. Because yeah, it was like sort of like a cheap motel, but it was, yeah, like right by the ocean though, sort of like by right where we had to go to get on the cruise. But yeah, they only had like an orange juice thing, and then like some like sort of like muffins, like they had chocolate chip muffins, and, like blueberry muffins, but they're like already pre-wrapped, you know. I think they were just like not by Little Debbie, but like I guess some other like brand, you know, like an off brand. And yeah, they also had like some other like cinnamon buns and like, yeah, like honey buns and stuff. So yeah, it wasn't really a good breakfast, you know, but it was still free though, so that was good, I guess. But yeah, it's also interesting because it wasn't actually orange juice. It was like a mixture of like different types of juices. Can't remember what it's called, but I think it was called like Eve's Orchard or something. It was like orange and like pineapple and like I think maybe mango a little bit. It was like a sort of like Sunny D, I guess. But yeah, it was different though. But yeah. That second day, after we like had our breakfast and stuff, we went to go find our like free parking, because we got like a free parking thing, but we had to go to like find it, you know, because we didn't know where it was at. And then it took us a little bit, but we finally found our parking lot where we were supposed to be at. And then we like got on like a little shuttle bus, and we like put our like luggage in that, you know. And then they took us to where we're supposed to get on the cruise ship at. And then once we got to like that cruise ship area, we had to get off that shuttle thing and then get our luggage, and then we had to like carry our luggage all the way through that like that departure building, you know. I also had a weird deja vu feeling in there too, because once we got in there, there was like this like sort of like a maze, but it wasn't really like a maze. It was like different like lines of like where you're supposed to go to like having to like stamp your like passport and stuff, your ticket and stuff. But it was like, felt like a maze, because it was like different, like, you know, there was like, don't know how to really describe it. It's like sort of like in theaters, you know, where they like block off like a door or something before they open it, you know. It's like a little bit like a wire thing, but like thicker, you know. It's like that, you know, just saying. But yeah, I got the feeling that I was in that like area before. I felt very similar. And yeah, when we also getting on the cruise, like we had to go like up this like long ramp thing, and then it, like took us where to get on the cruise ship, but we could like see outside, and you can see like the boat like when you're getting up on it, you know. It's like sort of like a corridor, but like when you're stepping out of like the corridor to on the boat, there's like a empty space where it's like out in the open, so you could like see up it and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's like a big cruise ship. But yeah, I'm doing like a separate video, like a cruise vlog, and I'll show like the pictures and stuff and like some videos I took of the cruise. But this video is just like talking about the cruise, like my experience. So it's gonna be like 2 separate videos. But yeah, watch that video if you want to, you know, just saying. But yeah, once we got on the cruise, we had to do like this thing called like a muster station thing, where they had us like separate in different groups, like on our card. I guess our group was E3 was our muster station where we were supposed to go to. They had like different areas, and our area was like in the other fancy restaurant, the one that we weren't like going to eat at. It was like the opposite restaurant, you know. And then we all like set at these like tables, you know, and then like had like the speaker person tell us like all about like how to use like a life jacket and stuff. And like, yeah, she told us about all the like life jacket and like all about like the fire exits and like what we're supposed to do, you know, in case of an emergency. Okay, and then after we had like our muster station thing, then we had to go find our like room, you know. But in my dream it was weird, because in my dream we're in like a room with like a window with like a balcony where we could see outside by the ocean. But the actual room we were in didn't have any windows. It was actually a pretty small room, but at least it was like a free room, you know, I guess. I guess we could have paid extra, you know, to get like a bigger room, I guess with like the ocean view, but we didn't though. So our room was sort of small, but we had like a TV, a little mini fridge. We got like some free water and stuff. And then there was also like a shower and like a toilet in there and stuff too. So yeah, still pretty good room, you know, sort of like a small motel room. It's pretty comfy. But yeah, I didn't like this weird feeling though, because once the boat started to go, when I was like trying to use the bathroom, I felt weird because I was on the toilet, but I was like rocking back and forth forward and stuff and backwards, so it like felt weird. But luckily the first few days of the cruise I didn't get seasick. But on the day before our last day, like on the day before, you know, the day we're supposed to get off the ship, you know, I got seasick, so that was bad though. But luckily all the other days I wasn't seasick, so that was good. But that night of the first day of the cruise, we ate at our like fancy restaurant place, and they had like some different options. We could actually pick 2 different options for the main course. They had like roast chicken and like steak and stuff, and like sometimes they had like different types of like pasta and stuff. I got like some chicken and stuff. I actually got to like pick 2 servings of the chicken, because you can pick 2 servings, but you can also pick like 2 of the same thing, you know. So yeah, I got 2 of the same thing. But yeah, we also got like a dessert thing. It was like can't remember what it's called, but it was like sort of like a melting like lava cake. It was like sort of like a hot chocolate though. But yeah, it had like the chocolate lava stuff inside it, but it was like a hot chocolate at first though. It was like pretty weird, but it was also really good though, see what I mean? But yeah, the second day after we woke up, we went to the buffet place for the first time, and they had French toast sticks and like eggs and like yogurt and like sausage and bacon, like all sorts of like different breakfast foods. And the yogurt is pretty good, but it was interesting because sort of reminded me of like the Yoplait yogurt. But it's interesting because yeah, they had blueberry yogurt and original yogurt and vanilla yogurt and strawberry yogurt and raspberry, but they also had a separate banana yogurt. I don't think Yoplait actually makes like a banana yogurt. They make strawberry banana, but that was just plain banana, so that was interesting. I haven't had like regular banana yogurt before. So yeah, that was pretty interesting, and it was actually pretty good. But yeah, the French toast sticks were actually soft. They weren't like hard French toast sticks. I didn't really like it too much. It like tasted a little bit like doughy, you know. But the second day at the buffet, they had like a different food. Instead of like those French toast sticks, they had like little mini pancakes. And those are actually really good. Those are way better than the French toast sticks, to me anyway. But yeah, they still had like all the other stuff though, like sausage, bacon, eggs, and yogurt, and like nuts and bread, and all that stuff. But yeah, but then you can do like other stuff on the cruise ships. Like they had different things where you can like go watch movies, or like go watch like a live game show type of thing, like Deal or No Deal. But we didn't do any of that stuff. We mostly just stayed in our hotel room at the nighttime. And you could also like go swimming, and like they had like a little arcade area where they had like arcade machines. You didn't have to like put quarters in them and stuff. You just had to like use your card, you know. So that was interesting. But I didn't really play too much of the arcade games. And they also had like these different like photo galleries where you can take like photos against like different backgrounds, you know. And we didn't do any of that though, but we did get our pictures taken inside like one of the fancy restaurants. I didn't know this, but they gave us like a physical copies of our photos after we actually paid for them. Cause yeah, you didn't have to like buy them if you didn't want to, but we did though. But they're like sort of like expensive though. It's like almost like $15 for one photo. But those were like for the digital files, so I got them as like you know, like JPEGs or whatever. But I didn't know this, but on our last day of our cruise, they delivered to our door like physical versions of the photos. So yeah, we got physical versions of the photos and digital versions, so that was good. Shows like a little like thumbnail image of them though on this little packet. But inside the packet's like the real photos. Try to show them right quick. Okay. They had like different ones. My mom got a separate photo and I got a separate photo, but my mom like didn't really like her like separate photo, so we didn't like pay for her individual photo, but we got the photos of us together, you know. And then the photo of me individually. But on the last day of our cruise, I like just bought her separate photo, and then like there's also another photo, because this photo of us like together has like a blurred background, but they also had a photo with it like with not a blurred background. So I bought the one without the blurred background, and then like her individual photo. But since it was like the last day of the cruise, we didn't get like physical versions of those photos though, so that sucked a little bit. But at least we got physical versions of those photos though. Like, yeah, here's the paper that I wrote down with like all of our like cruise information. We had to like depart at like 3:30. I had like our arrival time and stuff and all that. Yeah, I wrote this down just in case, you know. So if I like lost like the info packet or whatever, because we got like an info packet too, like about like our cruise information and stuff. But yeah, yeah. But me and my mom got our passports to take on our cruise, but actually I guess we didn't even need our passports. We just needed like an ID card, like our license or whatever. But yeah, we paid to get our passports just in case, because I guess if we got like separated from the boat, or if we like missed the boat or whatever when we're in like Galveston, Cozumel or whatever, we would need like the passport to get back on the boat, or like get back into our home country, you know. But luckily we made it back to our ship in time, you know, just saying. But yeah, on our third day of the cruise, we like had to stop in Cozumel, Mexico, and like we had to like go to the bottom floor of the ship, and then we like had to like go through like this little checkout, sort of like in the airports, you know, or like you had to like scan your like all your bags and stuff that you're taking off the ship, had like a little x-ray thing, just make sure you're like taking nothing illegal, you know, into like the country, you know. Yeah, because Cozumel's in Mexico, it's like a separate country. I guess they have like their own things there that are like illegal, you know, and like there's different stuff illegal, you know, in America or whatever. But yeah, once we got into Cozumel, Mexico, We had to like go across this like little boardwalk area, but then it took us to like this one like weird building. I sort of also had a deja vu feeling about that because it's like also my dream, or like we went there with like on our school trip or whatever. But like it's like a sort of a weird building because it's like a sort of like an entrance building to like Cozumel, Mexico, but it's like also like a store building, so you could buy like they had like perfume and like deodorant and like cologne. And they had like drinks and stuff and candy and like all sorts of stuff. But like their stuff was a little bit expensive in there, like their like colognes and stuff and perfumes. But I guess they're also a little bit of a discount, I guess. Like if you bought them there, it might be a little bit cheaper than buy them like actual like in Cozumel, you know. But yeah, I had to go through like that gatehouse like store thing, so that was weird but also interesting. There's like people dressed up in like these warrior type of designs and like bird people, so that was interesting. I didn't get any photos of those though. But yeah, in Cozumel, Mexico, once we got there, like through that like little gatehouse building, then I realized it was actually pretty hot and humid in Cozumel. It's definitely way more humid than in Oklahoma. Even though in Oklahoma it gets hot though during the summer. I don't know, it felt hotter there, even though it was actually cooler degrees wise. I guess because of all the humidity. Like when we got there, like wasn't raining, but as soon as like we're about to like go on our like shore excursion, I was like started raining. It was like started raining really hard, like out of like nowhere. So that was interesting. But yeah, luckily we got on our van though to take us to our shore excursion. Like once it started raining, so that was good. So we wasn't in the rain too much. Cause yeah, on our cruise we can pick from like these different shore excursions. You can go on like zip lining and stuff, and like go swimming with dolphins, and then do like some other stuff like hiking and like sightseeing and like a bus thing and stuff. We went on like this thing where we could like swim with dolphins, and only me and my mom like swam with the dolphin, and we got our pictures taken with the dolphins, so that was pretty fun and pretty cool. I also had a weird deja vu feeling about that place too, because I like dreamt about that place before. But in my dream though, my brother was there and my dad was there. But it was like when we're in like, it was like when my brother was about to get in like second grade or something. It was like we were like younger in that dream, but it still like felt like the same like area and stuff. So yeah, weird deja vu feeling. But the dolphin, I didn't think a dolphin would feel like that. It felt like rubbery. It felt like fake. It felt like one of those inner tubes, you know, that you get in like in your swimming pool or whatever. It had like a weird like wet but rubbery texture. And I didn't think it was like real, but he has a real dolphin, you know, is alive. But yeah, I didn't think a dolphin would like feel like that though, so that was interesting. And yeah, we had like an instructor person who like talked to us about the dolphin and like what dolphins do. And they talked about like other stuff like how we're like supposed to like pet the dolphin. We got to like rub its hands and under its belly and on its back. And yeah, it's pretty cool and pretty fun. They had like these little locker area too, where we could leave our stuff in when we're like swimming with our dolphins. And then they also had like this little like wooden building where they had like restrooms and stuff. But in the restroom where I went in there, because I was gonna like change into my like out of my shoes and like my sandals and stuff. They had like a urinal, but it was like really up high. And I had like a weird deja vu feeling about that, where there was like a high urinal. I guess that's like a weird thing. I guess when I was a kid or something, I guess all urinals may have been too high for me, but it like reminded me of that. But yeah, it was like a really high urinal, even though, you know, I'm almost 6 feet tall, it's still like high for me. So yeah, that was interesting. And then after we swam with our dolphins, then we went back up to that little area where we're out. It's called like Dolphinaris. It was in like Cozumel, Mexico, you know. But like at the Dolphinaris place, they had like a little like foods we can pick from to eat. They had like hamburgers and fish, like some other stuff, like other types of pasta and stuff. I got like their burger, also like a fried salmon thing. And the fried salmon was actually pretty good, but it had like a lot of like vegetables with it too though, and I didn't really like the vegetables. Some of the vegetables I didn't even know what they were. They were like sort of remind me of like cabbage and stuff. Some of them, and then some of them I guess may have been like pickled like onions or relish or something, not really for sure. But yeah, it was like interesting though. But yeah, once we had our dolphin excursion, then we had to go back to our ship. But before we went back to our ship, we stopped at that gift shop, also at the Dolphinaris place, and I got like a shirt with a dolphin on it. And yeah, that's where I see them, where they had like original Monster and like Monster Zero Ultra. They didn't really have like too many unique drinks, I guess, there. They just had like the mainstream drinks that are even like mainstream in the US, you know? So that was weird. They didn't really have like any like Mexican brands, so that was interesting. I thought they would, you know, but they didn't, so you know. But yeah, we stopped at the gift shop and then we went back to our boat. But when we were going on the boardwalk, when we were coming into Cozumel, they had like these like bike carriage things. But we didn't ride on those when we were like going to Cozumel. But on the way back from like Cozumel back to on our ship, we like rode in like one of those little like bike carriage things, and they like drove us to our ship, so we didn't have to walk all the way. So that was good. Because yeah, it's like hot and humid, you know. So you know, we didn't really want to walk too much. And yeah, our clothes were still wet, you know, where we had to swim with our dolphins. My shirt was all wet, and then but I had a towel around me and stuff. So I dried off pretty quickly. But yeah, it still took a while though. But yeah, after I swam with the dolphins, I didn't realize, but my skin like felt weird. It was like not really like sticky, but yeah, it was sort of sticky, but it was also like felt like a gel thing on my fingers. I guess because we were like swimming in salt water, I guess, and also with the dolphins, like made our skin feel weird. So yeah, I had to take a shower once I got back on the boat, you know. But yeah, and also interesting is that I bought like a GoPro on September 1st, so I could take with me on the cruise. But I guess on the cruise they had GoPros for sale. I didn't know they would have like GoPros for sale on the cruise ship. But luckily I got a good deal though at Best Buy, so I got like a free gift card and then like you know, the bundle with like the case and stuff. But on the cruise ship they didn't have the bundle though. They just had like just the GoPro by itself, you know. And they also had like some third party like selfie sticks and stuff. But yeah, I got an official bundle, you know, at Best Buy, so that was good. And it was also a little bit cheaper than buying them on the cruise ship. But yeah, me and my mom like ate at like this fish place, and we got like some fried fish and chips, and it was actually pretty good. And then we sat like right across from like this window where we could see like the ocean, and it felt pretty weird because there's like nothing in sight for us for miles. But we could see like another cruise ship like sort of far away. And then we were like getting closer to it, but yeah, it felt weird being out in the middle of the water in the middle of like nowhere. So yeah, I just want to mention that too. And yeah, also they had like an Italian restaurant. We didn't eat there. But yeah, we had like I tried some pizza that one night, and then on a different night I ate like at that hamburger place, and they had like a barbecue hamburger that was like really good. It was just like the meat and cheese and like the barbecue sauce, and they had like a fried onion ring on it. It was actually really good. And then they also had like French fries, and like they had like tater tots and stuff. But yeah, one of the nights though, had like I can't remember if it was like a hot dog or a corn dog that I got, but I sort of dropped it like in the elevator, because yeah, on the cruise ship there's like elevators, you know, to take it to like the different floors. But I just got the food to take to my mom, because my mom wasn't feeling good. And like I had the plates, I was like carrying the plates in my hands, you know, and I guess I dropped some of the food. I dropped some French fries, and I dropped like a hot dog or a corn dog. Can't remember what it was, but yeah, I dropped it in the elevator. Luckily there's no other person in there with me, but I guess the person who got in there after me would have seen it. But I guess someone cleaned it, because later that night it wasn't there in that same elevator. So that's good. But yeah. And I got like some frozen yogurt type of ice cream. They had like a little ice cream machine thing where you can get strawberry ice cream or like vanilla ice cream. And, like there's also another one where they had chocolate ice cream and strawberry ice cream. They also had like a mixture like chocolate and vanilla and chocolate and strawberry. All the ice cream was pretty good, and it was free too, so that was good. And they also had like different drink machines. During the breakfast hours, they had like this one type of good juice drink that I liked. Sort of reminded me of like Monster's Pipeline Punch. It was like a mixture of like guava and some other types of fruits, but it's like pretty sweet. I can't remember what the name of it was. But during like the lunchtime hours and the late night hours, they changed it from that breakfast drink to like lemonade. But their lemonade was actually pretty good. I don't really like plain lemonade. I like flavored lemonades, like blueberry lemonade and stuff. But that lemonade was actually pretty sweet. It wasn't too tart. So that was good. And during the second night of the cruise, there was like a medical emergency. I guess someone was like having some problems, and then someone had to like come airlift them. And then we had to like stop the cruise ship. So it was like going pretty fast, but then we had to like slow down and like stop all of a sudden. And yeah, the helicopter came and like got them and then took them, I guess, back to like Galveston, I guess. So that was weird. But yeah, I just want to mention that too. This video is getting pretty long, but I'm probably gonna edit out like the just saying and stuff and like the ums. But yeah, that's pretty much our cruise though. We just mostly stayed in our hotel room. We didn't do like we mostly just stayed in our stateroom. We didn't really do any of like the onboard stuff too much. We just mostly like went out and ate and stuff, and then came back to our room. So we didn't really do too much fun stuff. So there wasn't any too much like fun stuff to talk about, like on the cruise. But it's still pretty fun, you know. We still had good memories on the cruise. We had some fun times in Cozumel, Mexico. I took some good pictures and stuff. And yeah, had some fun times with the dolphin and stuff, so it was pretty good. So I wanted to say thanks to First Family Federal Credit Union and Pacific Coast Travel for the cruise. It was wonderful. I'd like to go on another cruise sometime again, but hopefully when my mom's feeling better, because this time my mom was still feeling pretty bad. It was like right before she had her other leg surgery, where they went to get like clear out her veins and stuff with like blood clots and stuff. So hopefully next time we go on a cruise, my mom will be feeling better, so she can walk around and stuff more. But after our cruise though, my mom actually was saying she was like feeling better, I guess, from all that walking she did. She started feeling better like after the cruise for a few days, but then after that though, she's like having problems again though. So that sucked. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I just want to make this video talking about my experience going on a Carnival cruise. It was a pretty fun cruise. A lot of fun, interesting stuff. Some good food, some fun times. So yeah, it's pretty fun. So thanks, First Family Federal Credit Union and Pacific Coast Travel. And yeah, I definitely highly recommend going on a Carnival cruise. That's pretty fun and pretty cool. And yeah, we also went to like a candy gift shop, and we got some like candies and stuff. And we also went to this other gift shop, and we got like some shirts and stuff too. And I took some photos on my Instagram wearing my shirts that I got. So definitely check that out, and check out my cruise vlog video whenever I upload that. So yeah, anyway, so thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. And bye.